What's up, everybody? It's your boy J.Drew, and you tuned into Music Exclusives TV.
And smelling loud and perfume.
What's going on? This is Tabitha Williams here with Music Exclusives TV. I'm sitting here with J.Drew, Grammy-nominated producer, singer, and songwriter. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great.
Good.
So let's get right into it. You have your new EP coming out when?
The end of next month, which is April. Within that last week, we haven't got an exact date yet, but within that last week of April, we're gonna drop the new EP.
And what's it called?
It's called The Long Way Home. And the concept came from, it's like a follow-up of my old EP that I put out 2 years ago called Never Coming Back. And, it's just showing, the progress, within my music, me kind of really finding who I am as an artist and as a young man. And, it just shows, my growth throughout the music. So that's pretty much where the concept came from.
So with that, what have you learned about yourself thus far?
I learned that, I grew up as a man, because most importantly, a family man. I have kids. I have 2 kids. And, recognizing the grind and really recognizing through my kids, that, the grind is real, and just, that's what I learned about myself. Just really pushing as a young man in this, in this recession.
Well, speaking of the grind, you're on the road. Where are you going next?
Well, my next trip, after I leave here, I'm going to LA. I'm going out there to do some work, working on some, with Faith Evans, actually, who's headliner for tonight's show, doing some work with her, and, just going to link up with a few different songwriters, producers, network, and all that good stuff. What
is the sound of the EP?
The sound of the EP is like, I would say like Stevie Wonder meets like some 90s real hip-hop, not like the hip-hop today, like more so like the old school 90s, 80s, the music that I ain't gonna say grew up on because I ain't that old, but the music that I used to listen to as a youngster. And it's like those two meet, like soulful, very musical, but it still works. Like it's not too musical to where people don't understand.
If you could choose a group from the 90s that you would have put on the EP, who would that be?
A group from the 90s? Well, since this is fresh, I just met M.A.F.I.A. and I was like starstruck, so I would love to work with them, because one of their albums is like one of the references to like the 90s, 80s hip hops that's kind of influencing my new music. So like for sure, like M.A.F.I.A, I would love to work with them. Lil C's voice on my tracks would be crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, your mother is an amazing gospel singer-songwriter. Your father is an amazing force in the ministry. Do you feel like you have to choose between gospel music and?
Nah, I never was really put in that position. Like, I know the show make it seem like that, but TV is always gonna be TV. Like I said, but no, I never really been put in it. I never been forced to choose, because they don't affect each other. Like my relationship, with God is like totally different from my occupation, which is music, so they never affect each other.
Okay, so complete the sentence for me. Today, J.Drew is?
About to perform at SOBs, and I'm very excited.
Okay, well, that's what it is.
Yep.
Where can everyone follow you? And
my Instagram is jdrewsheard_JDS. That's my Instagram and Twitter, and my website is jdrewofficial.com.
Okay, can you give us a little bit of a sample of what you've been working on?
This song is Girlfriend. I'm actually performing this tonight. It goes, baby, tell me what's on your mind, cause I never ever wanna waste your time, babe. Sometimes I feel like the right thing to do is to keep my thoughts to myself, but this time being wrong really feels good. Yes, it feels good. Girl, it feels good. Yes, it feels good.
Well, guys, be sure to follow
it feels good.
J.Drew. He just told you what it is. And thank you so much for watching me, Tabitha Williams, here on Music Exclusives TV. Bye.